Alright, gamers. So, oh, wait, no, don't show the Discord server. Alright, so, basically what's gonna happen here, I'm gonna be grinding some treasure quest. And this guy is gonna tell his 5th grade story in the background. Wait,
Well,
I gotta turn off the music. Okay, there, this is so unprofessional.
Here we go.
Alright, let's go.
Jeff. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Alright, recompose yourself. You got this. Dude, I gotta put on deodorant. Oh my god.
Jeff has many super long, extra cool, family friendly stories. But
Yeah.
I wrote way too many comments on him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna write a whole story about him. Yay! No one in this class has heard about it except for 2 people.
Wow.
So let's start it off from the beginning.
Wow.
The beginning is around 6th grade. This is around the time he wanted to be famous. He didn't realize he had Bruce Lee-ish martial artist powers, but he was getting there. He didn't really know how to use them. First, he dropkicked someone. And then, he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He had no parents, and he was known as JFF. But
Wow.
his real name was Johnny. He had to figure out how he would be famous. But he started to travel. Oh, by the way, he's on the border of Canada because, maple syrup.
Wow.
So, he got his passport out of his backpack with his clothes, his food, and his phone. Yes, he has a phone, even though he's broke. And then he went off to the great America.
Wow.
So, he had to prepare. First, he stole some money from his mom and dad before he ran off. Also, this story does not promote stealing because stealing is bad, you unchristian people.
Yeah.
Well, he stole it because he is a savage. Just kidding. Well,
Wow.
that's unchristian-like, so technically he isn't savage anymore. Before Johnny went to America, he went to go see Chuck and Norris' house to see if they wanted to come.
Wow.
This is what goes through a typical 6th grader's mind in Canada.
In Canada. Dude, I like how my cat's just gonna be meowing in the background as well.
Okay, they were homeless twins. So, and when I say homeless, I mean they live in an orphanage with shit food.
Yeah.
Cut that out. But
No. We aren't cutting anything out. This is raw footage.
raw footage. Okay, when they need to bust out, he made a noise like the ice cream truck because yummy.
Yeah.
And then you know what? They snuck out because they asked their mom and dad if they could get some ice cream, and then they snuck out and they left.
Wow.
Not that hard.
How many pages is this?
12.
Oh, alright. That's good.
They were trying to make some new martial art thing, but then they called themselves Chuck and Norris had super long, mega cool, extra hard martial arts group. But Johnny said, "Wait, guys, that's a mouthful. So we're gonna have to change it to Chuck and Norris's martial arts class."
Yeah.
Then Chuck gave his input, and he replied, "No, dude, I like it that way." But then he thought, well, it might be a tiny bit of a mouthful.
Wow.
So then he
What?
decided to change
Dude,
it.
what a loser.
Now you might be thinking, why would you change it? It's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, try saying Chuck and Norris' super long, mega cool martial arts group 3 times fast. Have
Wow.
you changed your mind yet?
Man, I can't even remember the name. It's a good thing he changed it.
Well, back to the story. Chuck and Norris's Chuck can wait. Now they were living on the streets like homeless people.
Wow.
Johnny has a rich uncle in LA. Maybe if he got there, he could start a new, better life because his mom and dad were booty holes.
Whoa. Wow. This got real pretty fast.
His days in Canada are over. He got bullied in school, so he went to be famous to show those bullies who's the better person. Now, so right now they're stuck in Maine because you know what? I chose Maine. So when I decided to look at the map, I thought, man, LA must not be that far.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, because I'm Canadian, I didn't know what miles were because I knew kilometers,
Yeah.
and that was around 5,000-ish kilometers
Yeah.
in a 48-hour drive. So
Mhm.
I decided to walk there and get about there and get around 1,000 hours. Well,
Wow.
JFF side. This will take forever. More than a year if we decided to walk. So right before he dropped out, he discovered that there was 860 hours in a year. So, readers
Wow.
or
Did
listeners,
you just flip the page?
Yes, I flipped the
That
page.
was epic.
You learned a new fact that you really didn't need to know, so kill yourself.
Okay. Know what? The raw footage. Please continue.
Well, now you know there's 8,760 hours in a year.
What? Hold on. Quick question. What? Did you just get past your first page?
This is around my third
Okay.
in a year, or around 525,600 minutes. Or if you want to do seconds, it's 34,536,000,000 seconds.
Math.
So if you like math, I gave you 4 facts that you really didn't need to know. This will be a while. So let's start moving. So first, I called a friend out of my mommy's, so he could pick us up and get us to LA.
Oh yeah.
So we were heading to, I don't even know what town we're in. So they just asked a few people where Jonas lived.
Yeah.
And they said he lived on Birch Street at 2017. So Chuck and Norris were getting bored. So they decided to get some new ideas again. Chapter 2, the games.
Oh, chapter 2. We're getting into
I know. So Chuck and I came up with some games to play. Norris announced. Well, John A said, might as well. Yes. So, yes, the twins yelled.
I turned
So
off
the first
sound.
game is Mr. Guys, Johnny complained. It's already a game. Not in our book, the twins said. In this version, you spin around in a circle. In a circle twister. And then the person who is dizzy and lasts the longest wins. Okay. So then they started to play. Jack ended up being the first to spin out. His excuse was, well, if my shoes weren't untied, I would have spun. He would have spun longer. Well, his shoes were tied. Chuck.
Why weren't their shoes tied?
In a totally believable tone. Your shoes are definitely untied. Chuck wears Velcro.
Wow.
Then Johnny spun out of.
This is so
spun out excuse free. But Norris kept on spinning and spinning, and then it kind of got absurd. He jumped in the air and kept on spinning like one of those Ninjago characters, and he was like, "Whoa!"
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
After he was done, it was pretty cool, like blue lightning and everything. And he's like, so Johnny was like, "Whoa, are you like one of the Lego ninjas or something?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No."
Oh, dude.
And then I don't know. And then he pretended to kick something, so he targeted Chuck. And also, who's going around 90 miles per hour? And he didn't die. And so Chuck was getting whooped. So he punched Norris and made him stop. Simple, not that hard.
The cat is ruining this production.
So then a robber came along and he started yelling, "Get down on the ground or give me your money and Gucci." And he said, "We were in a pack where surprisingly small, where we sell wherever." 21. I can't even. What? Get down on the ground and give me all your money and Gucci. We were in a park where surprisingly a mall where we saw Forever and 21 and booked it. Right when we were at least 20 feet from the Forever 21.
Yeah.
He caught us. He yelled, "Get on the floor and give us our money and Gucci." We don't have any Gucci or money.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, that is awkward.
Man. Hey, you know where John Jones is right now? You guys ready for this epic plot twist?
Oh my god, I'm not ready.
He is John Jones.
What? Dude, I'm shaking. Dude, I want to hear. No, there's no way. You're lying, bro.
I'm not lying.
Wait, what? Okay, I just realized. What if someone else joins the call during this?
They won't.
The entire production is just dead.
It's okay. John took Johnny and his friends to his house, where there was which was a block away, surprisingly, and we had to talk to Norris. Dude, how did you do that stuff in the podcast, Johnny? Well, Norris started to say, but he kind of got cut off because Johnny yelled, "Hey, we're home, sweet home."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Welcome to my humble abode.
All part of production.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that was a humble or a sweet home. It looked like kind of like Hurricane Katrina, Harvey, and Irma.
Yeah.
Just kind of walked in and out, and with 5 tornadoes. It could have been a nice Victorian mansion, but it kind of got ruined by this guy.
Yeah.
This is the house I lived in my whole life, he exclaimed.
No way.
what is this dump? I thought. John read our expressions and he
Yo,
said,
that's kinda
"Oh,
toxic,
not
dude.
this dump. It's under."
He's
And
calling
then
his
he did
home a dump, dude. What a loser.
the sorry. And then Chuck
Oh,
replied,
okay. I
falling.
won't talk anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. No. That was part of the story. It was part of the story.
Oh, did he scream?
Yeah, he screamed.
Oh.
Dang it, said John. Give me a warning next time. Norris was laughing at Chuck, and then he fell. And by the sound that came from his mouth, he wasn't so happy. And the gigantic crackling sound that he definitely broke something. You ready, John asked. Yep, Johnny replied. Well, then let's go. And then it's the shooting star meme over again, but this time without the music. And then boom, we were in a really cool house.
Boom.
Also, we dropped on the sidewalk, which the neighbors might have thought it was weird, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And because if we dropped from the house, we would all be dead by now because the amount of broken stuff on the walls and everywhere. Also, if you're one of those guys who are like, but author, there could be another way in. Well, there could be another way. There could be no way that could be that much trash. Well, this is my story, and I'm not teaching you the flipping laws of physics, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna die in Treasure Quest.
So you dare put any bad reports on my stuff like that? Now Johnny is now in the scene in the dumb basement. Now I don't care if I use my stupid voice. Yeah. So let me out of the way so you don't complain. Well, we want more of the story. This is not the author-y type of stuff. So let me tell you this. No bad comments, Jesus.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this anyway, but you know what? That's okay. Because this is production value.
This is production value. No, the reporter Johnny. The reporter Johnny. What you see there?
I feel bad.
Let's see you saying something else into the mic. Okay, fellas, this is what you said. So cool. Well, there you have it, folks. It's really nice and cool down there. See you next time on the JP News.
Is that it?
Chapter 4.
Oh.
My friends are idiots.
Oh my god. I'm scared.
Same with the ones in real life. But let's start the story.
Hey. This is production value. You can't call the editor. Actually, I'm not editing this video. I'm leaving this completely uncut. I'm not cutting anything out.
Down there are 3 master bedrooms, an arcade, a man cave, and a full-on workout room with a pool, basketball court, and a weight room. Sorry, no football field. We were on a tight budget. Now, the biggest question, why does he get all this stuff? Well, Chuck and Norris asked this question, and Johnny replied, well, he's rich, so he could get whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So if we're rich, we could get stuff like this? Chuck asked. Wow. Yes, Chuck, Johnny replied. Geez, these guys are idiots.
Who said that? Who called them idiots?
Then guess what happened next? They jumped off a bridge.
What?
This isn't possible because they're underground. Commercial break. So, do you remember when I said I'm not teaching you guys about the laws of physics? Well, get your pen and paper out because here comes the laws of physics. Number 1. In an internal frame of reference, an object can either not moving or continues to move on unless it is stopped by a force. Commercial break over.
Yeah.
Now you learned the laws of physics.
Here, wait, hold on. We need a quick message from our... Did I just freeze?
Yeah, a quick message from our what?
From our advertisers. I'm just gonna look up Mountain Dew. Oh.
The fitness gram.
Wait. Oh, this $65 Mountain Dew bottle. This one. Oh, it's full rare. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not actually advertised. Obviously, I have 20 subscribers. All right, go. Go back. Go.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Commercial break is over.
Yeah.
Chapter 6. More Chuck and Norris time. Chuck Norris sounds.
Oh my god.
These buttons don't make sense. They all kind of have something weird. Unicorns, candy, princesses, rock stars. Well,
Okay.
no.
Okay. All right. Production value.
Sorry, that wasn't in the story.
That's
I had
okay.
to fix
That's okay.
it.
That's okay.
Let's
Please.
push these buttons anyways. All right. They want you to North Korea. Oops.
Oh no. Oh.
While they were pushing all the buttons, Johnny and John were making a deal. So here's the lowdown. Johnny explained. We need you to get us to LA ASAP.
ASAP.
Can you give us a ride? Sure. Then the conversation ended. That easy, right? And then John came into the secret room that Chuck and Norris were in, and they were pushing all the buttons.
All the buttons.
What did you do?
Oh my God. What happened?
You just push buttons, sir. You were not supposed to push those buttons until World War III.
Oh my God.
Oops.
What's gonna happen? I'm on the edge of my gaming chair.
That's what it said, and you said that one nukes North Korea. That one nukes China. No. John looked at them with a panic and serious rage. How could you do this? Well, if you nuked all those countries, here are the names. He said a long list of names going China, North Korea, Iraq, Iran, and more nukes on North Korea. And wow, you know what? That.
Are you out of breath yet? Did
That
you
is
just
a
turn
lot
the
of
page again?
Yeah, I just turned the page.
What page are we on?
And we are on chapter 7. We are on page 12. It actually goes, yeah,
Oh
12.
my God. Last page.
We're
I'm so.
almost done.
All right.
Page is
I
done.
gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
I can't remember, and I'm too lazy to check. But I have never realized how good it is to be as a narrator. I love my job. I don't even want to get fired again. You're fired. Great. We'll see you guys next time. I gotta go torture a friend of mine. His name is Big Tom. Leave. Okay. Leave, jeez.
Oh my God. I'm so
Okay. I'm now the narrator. Now you're fired too. We want Johnny, Chuck, and Norris are not the narrators.
No. Please.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Chuck and Norris got in trouble. Oh, okay. John didn't panic, and Chuck and Norris just started World War III. You know what we do next?
What do we do?
Panic!
Oh my.
Meanwhile, while John, Chuck, and Norris panicked, North Korea had different plans. They graduated, bonded, in English. Send the nuclear warheads.
Wow.
But they didn't know how close our nukes were, and none of them. And then, can you guess what happened? No, not okay. This is what happens: 75% of North Korea population disappears, and Kim Jong Un was destroyed. Now that happened, now after that, they had dinner, and then they hit the sky. You know why I said hit the sky? Because they were flying. The end.
That's. I'm glad it's the end because the cat just came back into the room. High
You
production
know what?
value.
High production value.
All right. Round of applause for this guy. Just show his Discord on screen. All right. Very good. And
Oh no.
all right, do your narrator's goodbye. I don't know.
You see you boys out of here.
Yeah, production value.